you kind of answered the question a little bit. In this day and age, what do you think it takes to become a pro? Besides, you mentioned like, hey, you might just have crazy power, but a lot of other people are like, well, it's not just power. You got to like show that you can race, but there's like the social media aspect. How much does that play into being a pro? Like, how marketable is this person? What are the things that the non-pros don't know about being pro?
I don't think social media will get you a pro contract.
Okay.
I think, yeah, it's definitely your ability to race.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys will do that with just their power and be zero in tactics, be zero in positioning, but they can ride around everyone when it's single file and they just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be guys that are more like me where they don't hit crazy numbers and they just know how to race. They can read race and they can get results in that way. So I think it really is about, yeah, how well you can execute. Not really what gets you there, but that you actually get there.
Awesome. My last question for you. So this is kind of flipped, and me coming from the States, a lot of athletes, they might be able to get to the Conti level here, but then they just don't have the race resume or doing enough of the races to really get seen by people in Europe. You kind of, you were in France, then you came over and raced with Hincapie's team. And so I'm assuming still did races in Europe, but you're on an American team. Was that tough being away from home for so long? And then you're on this US team before you go to Cannondale Drapac in the World Tour. How was that kind of like, growing into this pro life and being on the road a lot, I'm assuming? What was that like for you?
Well, as a kid, I already started like being on the road quite a lot because we used like Latvia gets freaking cold in the winter. So we used like school holidays to go for training camps pretty much.
Okay.
Like take the last week off and the first week off in between school holidays. So you get like 3 weeks away. And then, I mean, yeah, sometimes we would spend New Year's and Christmas not at home, even before we were 20. So I think just that already kind of taught me to, yeah, live on the road, let's say, live out of a suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, you sooner or later, you're going to have to be independent. So I think that the sooner you start, the better headway you get and the less of a struggle it'll be when you come to Europe and have to spend a month and maybe finally cook for yourself for the first time or do laundry for the first time,
Yeah.
So I mean, it's easy to, especially when you are at home, it's easy to have people around you that can actually help you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you mess up, they can say, oh well, this is actually how you do it. So I think just learning life skills at home is already a good step forward.